narrative at this point, because ultimately you might look at that and say, I don't see why that's a 101 buy trade. Well, A, we were buyers, obviously. That's the value narrative, was we were buyers. But obviously, when we get a higher high between these 2 points and a higher high between these 2 points, then we can agree that we should always be taking out the next swing high, which is what we do here. We take out the next swing high, but it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that this is going to be a sell, because at the time, if I was zooming in enough, that would be a sell because the price would be at the same height as this black line, which obviously is not true. It's all on the scaling of that narrative at that point. So it's not about the price reaching the height of your max. That doesn't exist. That is not a reality that's actually real. The reality that's real is the price taking out the price of the previous level here. That's real, because obviously if we zoom in scaling, it's always going to look different. It's always, always, always going to look different. So for example, if I was to take away all the scaling on this trade here and we zoomed into that, then of course you could start saying, well, the candle eventually, if I scale it now, the price is actually now at the same price as a black line, isn't it? So you'd say, well, that's a sell. It's not a sell. It's a buy. It's not going to go to. It's not going to stop at that price. It's going to. One would imagine, according to the probabilities, it's going to go through that price by a fair amount, and obviously that's why you're buying it, and it does go through that price by a fair amount. So that's where the trade's been at, and it's made a lot of money actually. It's had a very, very nice ride off of the value narrative, off of the 70, the 755s. We've traded 820s. We may have been, I don't know, we may have been the only room in the retail world that was calling a buy trade on dips today. Maybe just maybe, the only room in the country that was buying on dips. What do you think? A lot of fearties on the sell side.
I think
What do
you're
you think,
right.
guys?
And Johnny, you are so right. Price does go up and down, but I still like my pattern. So we'll just leave it at that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have any realty to it. It works. But I appreciate Ray's point and Snow's point.
Here, Kim, you just keep an eye open for Reeves' next bargain.
I
Just
know.
buy some. Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. He hasn't. He'll let me know. I'm sorry that you missed it.